And welcome to Port Aransas Community Theater's presentation of The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, adopted by Don Quinn from the novel by C.S. Lewis, and performed by Seashore Middle Academy. In case of emergency, exits are behind you and to the right and left of the stage. Concessions are provided to the left, and bathrooms are provided to the right. Please no smoking inside the theater, and no flash photography or video recordings. Finally, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. It will start momentarily.
Oh, I'm sorry. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the professor, an MP, not a member of Parliament, but a professor of mythology. I'm also the owner of a very old house at the edge of a large forest in the remote part of England. Long before it came into my possession, it was a tourist attraction because of its great age and belief that it was haunted. A few days ago, by persuasion of a charitable group in London which provides country vacations for city children, I took in 4 young housemates. They appear to be nice youngsters, except for, oh, well, I mustn't prejudge them. The names are Peter, Edmund, Susan, and Lucy, in descending order of ages. Oh, yes, about this ancient and rambling old house. It was, I once believe, listed among the stately homes of England, which is in quotes. It does have some peculiarities, and I will say this. If I should meet a living, breathing dryad or nymph walking in my garden, I would be more pleased than astonished. Now I'd like you to meet my young guest. Hello, Professor.
Hello,
Professor. Good afternoon, my friends. Is everything all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine.
Thank you.
Is there any table tennis equipment? Madam, so much better than playing catch.
Edmund, stop complaining.
We don't have table tennis at home either. We can make do with what we have.
Well, we weren't given much notice of your visit, and we had little chance to stock up. But I think you'll find other interesting things here.
Oh, I'm sure we will, Professor. It seems to be a wonderful house.
But is it really haunted?
Haunted? Who?
That was a legitimate question, Ed. There are rumors about these old mansions, aren't there, ma'am?
Right, you know. Well, it's a difficult question to answer, Susan. I don't think so, in the accepted meaning of the word haunted. However, any house such as this one, with great age and a violent history, well, the Roundheads, well, it's bound to acquire a certain level of mystery. Frankly, I have an open mind. May as well brought the question up. Have you seen or heard anything unusual?
No, ma'am.
No.
No, but
But the house is kind of a funny feeling.
well, please let me know if you meet any ghosts. Also, please remember that Mrs. McCready is showing guests to the house. And though she's a dear and cares for me well, she isn't too fond of children. So if she does come your way leading a party of guests, could you...
Scram.
I guess that's about right.
We will.
There are lots of places to hide.
No, you needn't hide.
We understand.
Does she charge a fee for showing people about?
A little.
I bet she keeps some of the money.
Oh, Edmund, lay off.
Well, I hope to see you all at dinner. It's at 7, you know. I really do like having you here. It brightens things up. Good night.
Good night, Professor. How did I get out here? I only stepped into the closet. Maybe I'd better go back. It's so cold. This is a queer place for a lamppost. On the edge of a forest.
seem inquisitive, but aren't you a daughter of Eve?
No, I don't think so. My mother's name is Lucy, and my name is Lucy too.
Oh, well, forgive me, but aren't you what they call a girl?
Of course I'm a girl. And you're,
I'm a fawn. A fawn with a U. A fawn with a W is a little deer. Of course, if I might be so bold, you seem to be a little deer too, so... Oh, forgive me. I was joking. Fawns can't help being married. My name is Tumnus.
How do you do, Mr. Tumnus?
Oh, clumsy of me. But I've never met a daughter of Eve before. Or a son of Adam. May I ask how you've come into the land of Narnia?
Narnia? What's Narnia?
This is the land of Narnia, where we are. All that lies between the lamppost and the great castle of Cair Paravel on the eastern sea. And you? You've come from the wild woods of the west?
No. I got in through the wardrobe in the spare room.
If only I'd worked harder at geography when I was a little fawn. I should no doubt know about those strange countries. It's too late now.
But they're not strange countries at all. It's just back there. I think. I'm not sure. Anyways, it's warm back there. It's summer.
And it's winter in Narnia. And it's always winter in Narnia. Ever since. And always will be. Unless maybe.
Unless what?
Look, daughter of Eve, from the city of Wardrobe, in the land of Spare Ood. How about coming home to my house for a nice hot cup of tea? We'd best not stand here too long.
It sounds very nice, but I think I'd better get a nap.
Oh, please come. It's just around the corner. We have so much to talk about.
Yes, and I have a lot of questions to ask. First, oh, but you're crying. What is the matter? Did I say something?
Oh, no, it's just that I'm such a bad fawn.
You're not a bad fawn at all. I think you're the nicest fawn I've ever met.
You wouldn't say that if you knew.
You what, Mr. Tumnus?
I'm a spy. I'm in the pay of the White Witch. Oh, I'm so wicked.
What? Who is the White Witch?
Shh, not so loud. She has spies everywhere. You see, Jadis, that's her name. It's she who makes it always winter. Always winter. And never Christmas.
I see. But why do you think you're so bad?
I'm one of her kidnappers. That's why. Look at me, daughter of Eve. Do I look like the type of fawn who'd meet a child in the woods, pretend to be friendly, then lure it into my house for tea?
And when it falls asleep, you turn the child over to the White Witch? I simply don't believe it.
But it's true. It's true. Of course, I've never done it before, but you're the first human I've ever met.
Are you going to kidnap me?
No. Shh. Let's keep our voices down. Even some of the trees are her spies. If only Aslan.
Aslan? What?
No, please! Not here, not anywhere! It just slipped out. Promise me you'll forget I said it.
All right. It's an easy promise, because Aslan is such a peculiar...
No! Please! Don't you have to go home?
Yes, I believe I must. I'm very glad I met you, Mr. Tumnus.
And I you, daughter of Eve. Can you find your way home from here?
I think so. Thank you.
Oh, can I keep this handkerchief?
Of course you may.
Did I say can? I meant may. And thank you.
You're very welcome. Well, I'm back.
Back.
What do you mean back?
Haven't been anywhere, unless you've been in a wardrobe. P.U. Lucy the human mothball.
Well, I certainly have been away. And furthermore, did you know you can go through the wardrobe, through all the caves and birds and things, and be in Narnia, the land of the White Witch?
Wow, what a whopper.
Are you sure you didn't go into the wardrobe and fall asleep?
Of course I'm sure. As sure as can be. I'm in Narnia, it's always winter. And never Christmas. And the White Witch has a curse on it. And Mr. Thomas says, he was one of her spies, you know. Well, he says, doesn't anyone believe me?
Frankly, no.
It's only been a minute since you said goodnight to the professor.
Is that all the time it's been?
That's all, little dreamer. You and Peter read too many books.
Tell us all about it, Lucy. All about the White Witch and Mr. Tumnus, whatever he is.
He's a fawn.
And about how it's always winter, but never Christmas. Everything.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute! You mean you really believe all that stuff, Pete?
That's a wardrobe, not a refrigerator.
So?
So then how did she get snow on her slippers?
Oh, Peter, you believe me?
We're too late. Too late. What? Too late to find Tumnus and the daughter of... Oh, I'm sorry. I meant we're too late, Your Majesty. Don't forget again, unless you wish to join the statuary. No, Your Majesty. I mean, yes, Your Majesty. I'll remember. We must do something about our spy. That rat spy swore he'd still be here. I know where Tumnus lives. Bring him to me tomorrow. He'll make a clever statue in the garden, perhaps with a bow in his hands for a bird bath. But there aren't any birds, Your Majesty.
And it's been winter since anyone can remember. And I guess it always will be. Unless Aslan, who? I promised I wouldn't say the name. I suppose he's some kind of an enemy of the White Witch. And it's dangerous to talk about him.
But what's his name that you're not supposed to mention?
I don't know. Mr. Tumnus was too frightened to tell me.
Isn't that a little bit suspicious?
Oh, Edmund, knock it off. Lucy wouldn't tell lies. Tell us again, Lucy, just how you went through the wardrobe.
Well, at first I just stuck my head in. But then I climbed all the way in. Past all the caves and birds and things.
Yes.
What then?
It seemed like there were 1,000 coats and birds and things. But then I came to a door. And I opened it. And there I was, on a path through the forest.
No sign of life?
No. But there was a sign. It said careful. Nymphs, dryads, and unicorns crossing.
And then you came to the lamppost and Mr. Tummy.
Mr. Tumnus, he was very nice and very, very frightening. And he was cold, awfully cold.
Well, I think this wardrobe needs looking into. Maybe even going into.
Now? But it's almost dinner time. I'm hungry.
You always are.
It is a little late, but time doesn't seem to mean anything in there.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow will be soon enough. This wardrobe has been here for goodness knows how long. It'll keep till tomorrow.
Then in 20 minutes, my friends, the